Good morning, guys. So it's the last day of camp and we're heading out, and we're going to head down south towards Bakersfield, probably stop off at some of the smaller towns in the meantime on the way there. I want to get to some warmth and some sun and dry out a little bit. It's very wet up here. So I haven't had breakfast yet, so hopefully I should get to the nearest town in about an hour or so. So we're back in civilization, guys. It's hot again, obviously. Apparently it's 87 right here right now, and it's only 10:20 in the morning, so it's going to be hot today. I need some of this. Right now though, I haven't had breakfast yet, so I want to find one of these small town diners that I can experience. Passed a few a while back, but I didn't stop. I wanted to get further out. They didn't have signal up there, so I wanted to get some signal, which I now have. Alright guys, well, I'm in small town America, Exeter, and I was trying to find a diner, and apparently small town America is asleep. All the diners are closed until like midweek. Even the one that said it was open was closed. So McDonald's it was. There's a plaza over here that I found that has Taco Bell and stuff. So I got a McDonald's. So I'm gonna sit here and have a very healthy lunch. Oh, look at that view, guys. I'm heading back into civilization, and you got this beautiful valley with this river running through it. Oh, something sketchy's happening with my truck, guys. In two-wheel drive, I get this real big rattle coming from underneath the front of the vehicle. It doesn't affect anything in how it handles, but experimenting when I put it into four-wheel drive, it doesn't do it, and I don't know why, so I don't know what this is. So I'm on my way to a campsite, and I'm driving in four-wheel drive until I get there. It's not too much further, so hopefully by the time I get there I can figure something out. According to what I read online, there's some cell coverage right there, cell service, so I have to keep my speed under 50. Anyway, it's freaking me out a little bit. We'll see what happens. Well, I made it to the camping area that I wanted to get to. That clanking sound though, the rattling under the truck, I had to put it into four-wheel drive and then it stopped. I put it back in two-wheel drive when I got to the campsite, and it didn't rattle again then, but that happened the other day as well. Not with the four-wheel drive, but with the two. When I stopped the vehicle and it stopped the rattling. Doesn't seem to affect how the vehicle handles, but fortunately where I've arrived at, I have great cell reception, and there's a town that's about 3 miles away that apparently has a good mechanic in it. So hopefully tomorrow I'll drive on into town, and hopefully he can take a look at it, or they can take a look at it, and let me know what's going on. And hopefully it's an easy fix, rather not too expensive is the part that's a concern. I'm on a tight budget at the moment. I guess it's as good a time as any to talk about this. I am now living full-time in my truck. I do not have an apartment anymore, and I don't have a job either. That's why money is a concern. I had enough to go to certain distance, certain point in my road trip. But if this repair takes too much, end of road trip, end of everything actually. Yeah, if that happens, then some hard choices are going to be made. Don't know what I'm going to do at that point. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when the time comes. Tomorrow I'll take it into him or them tomorrow. Saying that twice, that's redundant. Hey! Anyway, it's evening. The spot is nice. I'm not going to tell you where I'm at. But it's nice. It's cool. We got a little overcast this evening. Forecast for the rest of the week in this area is sun, somewhere in the 80s. I have the possibility of staying here for up to 2 weeks. I don't think I'll stay that long, but we'll have to see what happens with the truck repair. Alright guys, well, I'll check in with you tomorrow and let you know how it's going with the truck. Okay, so it's the next morning, and just came back from the auto shop, Kearns Automotive. Those guys are fabulous. Thank you very much. You're a bunch of great guys. Turns out it was a simple issue. There's a heat shield underneath that's like a sort of like a foam block that's wrapped in foil, and it was rattling. So I guess when the wind gets into it, it rattles, but it also, because it's a block, it was bumping on the floor too, which is right underneath my feet, my seat. So that's why I could feel it in that general area. So anyway, they just kind of, there's no real way to fix it per se. I guess there are plastic clips that hold it in place, and one of them had popped off or something. But they kind of did it so that it doesn't rattle as much, and something else I can do later on down the line to try and help it be more secure, which I will do. But so big relief. It was simple fix, relatively. Well, everyone, the road trip I'm going to cut short. California is very expensive, so before I go further down the state and have to spend a ton of gas and possibly run out of money, I'm going to head back up to where I came from, and got to find a job. So I'll catch you later.